guys, it's Nova, and today we are doing an updated makeup collection, slash kind of small declutter. I did one of these a while ago, but I feel like I wanted to show you guys my collection now because I've added some stuff, decluttered some stuff, and stuff like that. I think my last one was almost a year ago. Also, if you haven't noticed, yeah, I have black hair now, and there should be a video coming up maybe next week on this look right here. So that should be the next video. Anyway, if you want to see what's in my collection, just keep on watching. Alright, so I guess I should give you a little bit of maybe like an overview of what my collection looks like, I guess. So this is basically what my collection is in at the current moment. This is kind of like a 9 cubby set of shelves that I think you can get at Home Depot or maybe even like Bed Bath & Beyond or something like that. And as you can see, I have the bottom 3 with the like fabric drawers that you can also get, and then right there is 2 of my 2 studio light boxes basically. So the lights that are currently shining upon my makeup. Apologies also, this is a little shaky, sorry about that. And then we have my wand box, and then a mirror that I sometimes use, not really. And then brushes over here, and then there's another kind of shelf up on my desk. Right there where you can see the fake succulent plant, right where my finger is, that we'll talk about later. You can kind of see the edge of my studio light in that clip. But anyway. Alright, so we're going to start up here with the palettes right here. So this kind of like, these section of palettes is like my face palettes. So here we have the Revolution Pro HD Amplified palette. If I could literally, I'm going to put the right there. And it looks like, so it's like a highlighter and I guess kind of blush palette. That is what it looks like. Then we have the BH Cosmetics Blacklight color palette, which is a palette of colorful highlighters, which as you can see I have gotten some use out of because these are good. Then we have my 3 BH Cosmetics blush palettes. We have the Glamorous Blush, which looks like this. Nude Blush, which looks like this. And then Classic Blush. And I like keeping these just because, you know, they seem like they got some good colors. I don't really use them too often because I don't use blush too much anymore, but... Okay, I need to, like, move something because something isn't working here. That's better. That should work a little better. Okay. Next, we have my 2 Anastasia Glow Kits. We have the Sugar Glow Kit, which looks like that. And then we have the Sun Dipped Glow Kit, which looks like that. I don't know why this is like not in order. We'll put that like that. And then we have the Aurora Glow Kit and the Moonchild Glow Kit, which I really like for if I want to do like a, I guess kind of like monochromatic look. I can use those for like a color highlighter. Then we have the Revolution X Soph X highlighter palette. The only thing I have left from that collection because I really like the highlighters. Last but not least, this is an eyebrow palette by Morphe. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, the brow gel right here has been used and abused. So I really like this palette. It's good. Next we go into my eyeshadow palettes. So these first 2 are the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palettes. So we have the first one that they did, which looks like this. And then we have, which is backwards for some reason, the Zodiac Love Signs palette, which looks like this. And next we have the BH Cosmetics Carly Bible palette. The whatever this is called palette. We have the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. If I can open these, geez. Which is great. And then we have Royal Affair. And then we have 3 of the small mini Zodiac palettes. I haven't been able to get my hands on the other ones. I really want to. But I have the Pisces one, Aquarius, and Capricorn. And then we have LA Girl Hot Heat. This is in, is this Hot Heat? I think this is. Yeah. Looks like this. Next up we have this I'm a Beach Magnetic palette. This is from Shop Miss A, and it has a combination of the Shop Miss A shadows, but also ColourPop shadows, and then an Anastasia Beverly Hills shadows. So yeah, it's now kind of just like a little pink palette. Then we have the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. I'm not going to open this one because I have to tape it closed because I accidentally bent it back so it doesn't close properly. I honestly don't really use this one too much anymore. I keep it around because it was like the first high-end eyeshadow palette I ever got, so ignore the fact that I'm missing nail polish on one nail. So it's just sentimental, and plus I want to maybe do a video where because I remember doing a video a while ago that I did like my makeup routine and I used this, and I kind of want to go back and maybe see if I can recreate this using, and I use this palette. I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. Anyway, keeping this though. The next one, which I will show you, I will not be keeping. This is the Too Faced White Peach palette. I picked this up at TJ Maxx, and the mattes are pretty good. They're like smooth and creamy. The shimmers are absolute crap. Like, I tried to use Peach Ice on my brow bone and it literally dusted away. Like, it didn't stick. So I think I'm going to be decluttering this because honestly I can't see myself using it. And I just hit my desk with it. Next up we have the Urban Decay Kristen Leanne palette. I love this one. I love the colors. I haven't used it in a while, but I just love the fact that it has so many colorful shimmers and they're really good. So I will be keeping this one. This is the Kaleidoscope Dream. I really like this one. Then we have the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette. And then the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette. And I do want to pick up the Naked Honey, even though it's not honey colored really in the least, but it's got beautiful packaging and it does look like it has some nice like neutrals in it. Next we have the Violet Voss Flamingo palette. It's a little dirty. All of these are like dirty. I bought this one for my birthday, my 19th birthday for myself, and I love this palette. Then we have, let me scoot you guys over just a tad. Then we have the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. Oh my god, this has been one of my favorites. So colorful and I love it. Then, of course, y'all know, Jeffree Star Blood Sugar. Oh my god. One of my favorite palettes. Like, he does such good, like, palettes. I love it. Then, I might have to switch the camera a little bit. Then we have this little container which has, like, eyeliners, so you can see some NYX liquid liners, some pencil liners, there's some lip liners. This is just assorted liners, and then my mascara, which is the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect. Then we have this little container which has my Sugar Pill Liquid Poison liquid lipstick set, which I love. Well, they're like Luxe lipsticks, so we have Confetti Cake, we have Scorpio Moon, so we have the two Kathleen Lights X ColourPop collaborations, and I have Aeronaut, and then What's Your Sign, so I have two other colors, so I have a teal and a black lipstick. And then here we have the Villains thing by ColourPop, and this is in Hades. And I got this as like a free gift from Ulta, and this is like a kind of like a moisturizing balm stain by e.l.f. I really like it. Now we have this humongous thing, which is the Blue Blood palette, which I love as well, by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And here we have some, I don't know, like smaller palettes, I guess. These two from Maybelline are both City Mini palettes. One's the Makeup by Shayla, and then the other one's just the Downtown Sunrise. I'm gonna get rid of these You guys know that I'm trying to go a little bit more cruelty-free, and honestly, I don't even use these though. So I'm going to be getting rid of these mostly because Maybelline isn't, you know, cruelty-free, and also I literally don't use these anymore. Like, I haven't reached for them in months, and I just dropped one. Well, I don't think it broke, so I'll get that later. Here we have e.l.f. Mad for Matte eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. I will be keeping this because I continue wanting, I want to keep trying this out. I did a look with it and I really enjoyed how it came out. And there I am wearing pajamas. Please ignore that. But yeah, this is Matte for Matte eyeshadow palette Summer Breeze. Then we have, let me move this over a little bit. We have, hello, Smashbox Cali Contour Kit, I think it is. Yeah. And it looks like this. I will be keeping this. I like this. I haven't used it in a while, but I like it. Then we have Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. I got rid of my other one because it was all shimmers. This one has, I guess, some more like, I guess they're called satin finishes. So more stuff you can use in the crease. So I'm keeping this one. And then we have the Tartelette Toasted Palette, which I'm really looking forward to be using in fall because it's getting to be this kind of color season. So maybe looking out, maybe I'll do a tutorial using it, but definitely keeping that. And then Tartelette in Bloom, which is one of my favorite neutral palettes. Here, let me show you what it looks like. Y'all probably already know though. So that's what it looks like, and it smells delicious. And then here I have, right here I just have 3 sets of contacts. Red, purple, and then blue. They're all from TTDI. I have a code Elka Rose for 10% off. If you want to go get contacts, you can. If you want to, that's, you know. And then here I have some Jeffree Star lipsticks, summer collection of, I think it was this year. Maybe not. I don't know. Summer collection, also summer collection, and then family collection, which is missing 2, and then 2 of their just his regular lipsticks. And then I have my Real Technique sponge in the container there. So we're gonna move on down, and I have to adjust the camera and all of that, but we'll get there just shortly. Alright, so here is like one little section of the drawers, which is just kind of full of weird stuff. So here we have some NYX liquid lipsticks, my Peri Para Airy Ink, and then these 4 Revlon like eyeshadow things, which I'm going to get rid of just mostly because I don't use them. And then we have a Stila liquid lipstick which fell out, an e.l.f. liquid lipstick, e.l.f. gloss, a couple of Jeffree Star bullet lipsticks, I guess. Then over here we have some NYX Powder Puff lipsticks, which I like. 2 of the NYX cream eyeshadow bases, or whatever it's called. Then we have the 3 Tarte metallic things, you know, eyeshadows. All of my Jeffree Star highlighters. Then we have 3 Shop Miss A lipsticks right here. 3 Jeffree Star holiday collections, 2 of like the ColourPop liquid shadows, and then some Urban Decay Primer Potion over there. Moving on to the next cubby, we have lots of weird stuff. Oh boy. Oh, and we also have Too Faced powder. That's there. Anyway, next we have my Physician Formula like butter highlighters and this color correcting thing, which I'm going to get rid of. I don't use it. Then we have the ColourPop highlighters. I have Scrumptious. I think this is glazed. Flexitarian. And then, what is this one called? On the Cusp, which is the Kathleen Lights X ColourPop. I need to like move that. There we go. Then we have this e.l.f. Jelly highlighter in Cloud, and oh my gosh, Stop. This Shop Miss A liquid highlighter, the Shop Miss A loose highlighter in Nebula, and then the Shop Miss A AOA blush in Cupid, which I tried out, cream blush. So that's what we have in there. Let me see if I can put everything back. There we go. Awesome. Here we have concealer, e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. Sorry, I moved the tripod. Then we have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer, Revolution Cut Crease Base, Tarte Shape, Anastasia Beverly Hills Eye Primer. My goodness, jeez. Then on this second row thing, we have my NYX Pore Filler Primer, my Smashbox Crystal Primerizer, my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and then I have an AOA Studio Sponge in the back here. Then we have these two Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trios. We have one in Pool Party, and then Cocktail Night. So that's what they look like. Then we have Smashbox X Vlada. This is a highlighter, but it's too dark for me, so I use it as a blush. Isn't it kind of pretty? I feel like it comes off different on camera than it does in real life. But anyway, then we have this small Tarte blush in Party. This, goodness gracious, Lumi blush by AOA or Shop Miss A. This is in Rose Dawn, I think. Yeah, it's not focusing. And then we have the Rose Quartz blush as well. Here we have my bronzers. As you can see, Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Then I have, if I can like grab this, I'll take that out, put that right there. We have the Chocolate Heart. This is called Highlighter for Your Face and Eyes, but I use this as, oh, it's Chocolate Heart Bronzer. So this is what it looks like. As you can see, that does not look like a highlighter. But I like this one for bronzing. And then we have this one, which I haven't tried. This is the Revolution Triple Baked Bronzer, which is very sparkling. I might more use it as a highlighter than a actual bronzer. Then we have this one, which I just picked up from TJ Maxx. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Bronzer in Tawny. Looks like that. And then this one, which I think I'm just going to get rid of. It's the Wet n Wild Bronzer in You're Dragging Me Down. I don't use it anymore, honestly. Then we have some Morphe palettes along the side. So we have the Morphe X James Charles. Give me a freaking second. There we go. This thing is huge. Looks like this. So I will be keeping that. Okay, here's the thing. So I was wondering whether or not Morphe was like cruelty free. So I looked it up, and I generally trust Cruelty Free Kitty. I'll try and leave her link down below because she does, you know, she has like a big list of who's cruelty free and who's not. And she made an update for 2019 that Morphe, I mean, they said before that they are cruelty free, but apparently they were very like vague about some things, so she kind of put them in a gray area. I'm going to use my Morphe products, but I am not quite sure if they're fully cruelty free, my gosh, talk, or not. So this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. I will be keeping this. I used this in a look recently, and yeah. Then we have the Morphe 35G Bronze Gold palette, and I will be getting rid of this because it disappeared for a while and it came back. I know it's limited edition, but it just vanished one day, and I honestly just don't use this, so I'm gonna see if any one of my friends wants it. And then we have the two in this like hard plasticky, and we have the, if I can open these things, the 3502 palette, which I will be keeping because fall colors, yeah. And then the other one, I can't believe I'm gonna get rid of this one, but I am. This is the 35B palette. I just feel like I have so many other colorful palettes that I don't really need this anymore, and honestly it's not even available anymore, so I'm gonna be getting rid of this one. I know I've had it for a long time and I've used it. Now, the moment I'm sure you're all excited for, highlighters. Yeah, so this is my highlight place, I guess, place. Anyway, so we have some loose, oh my gosh, my arm. We have some loose highlighters. We have two from Wet n Wild. We have the Moon Tears one, and then we have this one, which is in I'm So Lit. Then we have a Juvia's Place one in Cleo, which looks like that. A Anastasia Beverly Hills one, which is too dark for me, unfortunately, in Sunset Aura. Then we have three of the Revolution ones, I guess the heart ones. The Mermaid Heart. Looks like that. The Dragon's Heart. That. And then the Unicorn Heart. Just the rainbow one. And I have a AOA Perfect Press Powder just kind of chilling there, and a pencil sharpener right there. Hi, you go, it went rolling away. Then I have these two like lip things. I'm not sure what brand these are, but I don't know. And then I have two loose powders right here. The next one I'm gonna get rid of. And I'm also gonna get rid of the e.l.f. one. This is like the illuminating powder. I don't use this. Sorry, it cut off, but this is the Milani Pressed Illuminating Powder, and I'm gonna get rid of this. Then I have the, what is this? This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Lilac Geode. I'm gonna keep this because it's pretty. Then we have e.l.f. X Heart Defensor. This is the Coffees and Cream highlighter. I think, how did I get black eyeshadow on my thumb? I don't know anymore. Then we have Revolution. This is like Rose Gold Glow. One of my favorites. We have the Essence Pure Nude Sunlighter. And then the regular Essence Pure Nude highlighter. We have e.l.f. This is like Metallic Flare highlighter in white gold. And then the Anastasia X Amrezy highlighter. And then a AOA Perfect highlighter, which I'm going to move everything kind of back and put that right there. Then we have some more Revolution highlighters. We have one in Apple Cinnamon Heart. And then we have Gingerbread Heart. I got these in like a set at TJ Maxx. Candy Cane Heart. And then Snowflake Heart. Oh, we're not done yet. Snowflake Heart, which is pure white. And then Marzipan Heart. And then we have these kind of regular ones. We have Golden Goddess. Goddess of Faith. And then Goddess of Love. So there we go. That's all my highlighters. I'm going to put them back. Oh, and then I have some random eyelashes. Alright, down here is my foundations, ColourPop liquid lipsticks, so they're all kind of just in this container. And then I have a Morphe Like Z palette, which just has an Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit in it and just a random dark gray shadow. And then I have a Wonder Blender by AOA and then an extra NYX brow pencil. So I guess I'll show you guys. Here is liners, glitter liners, brow things, and then glitter primer. That's basically it. So I have the gold liner from AOA, or Shop Miss A, a couple e.l.f. ones, some brow gel, glitter, more glitter, and the NYX glitter liner and glitter primer. Then we have my foundations, which I have a lot of, but I'm going to be getting rid of, actually, Yeah, maybe like a couple. So I have my Fenty Beauty one, which I'm gonna get rid of. It's almost over, but it's old also, so, and I never have liked the color on me, and I'm just not a big fan of the Fenty Beauty foundation, because I'm not, I don't know, I just don't like how matte it looks. Then I have the Double Duty Beauty Tarte Foundation Face Tape. This is in Fair Light Beige, which is good for me in the winter. And then I have the Tarte Rainforest the Sea Water Foundation, and this is in Fair Beige. Then I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Luminous Foundation in 320N, which I like. I really like this. This is a good foundation. And I will be probably picking up a lighter shade when I get paler in the winter, or yeah. Then I have the two AOA Studio A+ foundations. So I have Soft Tan, which is the darker one, and then Porcelain, which is the lighter one. And then I have AOA Studio Perfect BB Cream, Shop Miss A, and then I have my e.l.f. foundations, which I love. These are like the Flawless Finish. This one's empty. Why is this even in here? Anyway, yeah. These are my absolute favorite. So I have two in buff, which look like this, and then one in pearl. So I mix the buff and the pearl together, and I love this foundation. Like, absolutely love it. It's definitely like medium coverage. It's also like, it doesn't sit down matte. It's kind of dewy, which I really like, and it's, you know, it's e.l.f., so it's affordable. So next, we're gonna go on to the brushes and the palettes kind of on the upper shelf of my desk, but we gotta go do some reorganizing for that. So I will do that, and, you know, we'll see you up there. So here is one of my desk shelves, I guess. So this is like the top. As you can see, Rose Beauty, I have a horse up there. I have a hat. I have my BTS concert like thing that you got on the seats. And I have like a BTS magazine, I don't think you can tell behind it. And my coffee that I'm drinking right there, just on one of the shelves. Anyway, we're, you know, important. Oh, and I have a lip balm up there too, I don't know why. So, on to what you're actually here for. This is more palettes. So here we have a succulent, just kidding, it's fake. It's actually hand sanitizer holder that I got at Bath and Body Works, and I think it's the cutest thing ever. But we'll put that up to show you guys my palettes. So here we have my Juvia's Place palettes. We have the Tribe palette, the Zulu palette, the Douce palette, the Saharan palette, and the Nubian palette. So I'm not getting rid of any of those. Then we have ColourPop Chasing Rainbows, and then the Zodiac, which is the Kathleen Lights X ColourPop collaboration. Then we have all of my 9-pan rainbow palettes. This is not all the 9-pan eyeshadow palettes that they have come out with. I want to pick up the peach one, the strawberry one, and then the orangey glad one. I haven't done it yet, but I will eventually, hopefully. So we have the Oh La La palette. Why do I keep talking French, apparently? The Main Squeeze palette, which, can you tell what that says anymore? That's what irks me sometimes, I swear, about these palettes, is that you use them too much and you don't even know what the names are anymore. The Soul palette. The this is the Honey palette. The Just My Luck palette. The Blue Moon palette. The It's My Pleasure palette. And then the sad excuse for the supposed blue monochromatic palette, the Mar palette, which I have voiced my annoyance about before. But yeah, that's what it looks like. Then we have this Soul like dry oil. This is like Soul Body. It's like a, I guess a sister company of ColourPop or something like that, but it's this one in soft gold and it's really pretty on the body. And then I have some shoes, a shoe here with some of my rings, which I'll put up as well. Then we have 3 Makeup Revolution palettes. We have this one, which is the Peanut Butter Cup palette, which looks like this. The Red Velvet palette. And then this one is a face palette, which is called the Praline. I think the packaging is absolutely gorgeous. Some of these I'm showing you the inside and some of these are not. Then we have my Anastasia Beverly Hills collection. I don't have the, I don't have the Alyssa Edward ones, but I want to get my hands on that. I'm not going to be purchasing the Jackie Aina one. Jackie Aina is just not somebody who I support anymore. I used to be a big fan of her, but she's done some things that I just don't agree with, and I'll leave a video link down below that I feel like kind of, I guess, maybe explains why I'm not a big fan of her anymore. Anyway, I have the Modern Renaissance palette, the Subculture palette, Prism palette, Soft Glam palette, Norvina palette, Riviera palette, and Soldier palette. That's basically it. Last thing is my picture of Namjoon, which is actually kind of a funny story. So I was on a flight coming back from home back to LA. I don't live in LA anymore, but I sat next to a girl and we found out that we both were ARMY, which is basically we were BTS fans. So she showed me this sketchbook full of like really pretty drawings that she had done, and I mentioned that I'm a Namjoon bias, and she gave me this one, so I have it pinned up, and you might see it in the background of a few more of my videos. But anyway, down to my brushes. Don't ignore the blue blood box. So we have a brush little bucket. My dog just sneezed in the background that says Witch's Brew holds my eye brushes. And then we have this like thing that holds my base brushes. So yeah, that's my makeup collection. Alright guys, so that was my collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit that little bell icon to get my post notifications. My social medias will be listed down in the description box below if I can talk. And without further ado, and with that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay beautiful. Bye!